Hello, energetic people. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Energetic Minds. In this video, we are going to learn about inheritance. So, what is inheritance? Inheritance is the mechanism by which a new class, that is, subclass or derived class, is created from an existing class, which is nothing but a superclass or base class, acquiring its attributes and methods. It promotes code reusability and allows for the creation of a hierarchy of classes. So, in this simple Java program, we will be learning inheritance concept with the help of one program. Okay, so let us start. Let me open this Eclipse IDE. So I'll be creating one new class. So the class of this program will be inheritance underscore example. Suppose this is this is Java program. Inheritance example is my Java file name. So I'll be selecting this public static void main string ARJS and then finish. So now we are all ready to write our program. So what we'll be doing here is, we'll be illustrating the concept of inheritance through an example involving animals. We'll define two classes, animal as the superclass and dog as the subclass. The animal class represents generic features and behaviors that will be shared by all animals, while the dog class represents specific characteristics and actions unique to dogs. So in the animal class, we'll define a field name to store the name of the animal and a method sound to produce a generic sound. The dog class extends the animal class, inheriting the name field and sound method. Additionally, the dog class overrides the sound method to produce a specific sound characteristics of dog, that is barking. So, and in the main program, we'll create an instance of the dog class demonstrating how we can access both the inherited fields and methods from the animal class and the overridden method specific to the dog class. So this is a big picture of how we are going to create a program. I'll be going step by step. First of all, this is inheritance program. I'll be creating a class name, as I said, animal. So this is nothing but a parent class. Parent class. Please pay attention. Here we are creating a class animal, which is the parent class. In this parent class, I will be having one attribute named name. Okay, name. So string S should be capital. Next, a constructor I'll create. So what is the syntax for the constructor? The class name and the constructor name will be same. Point to note. Okay, class animal. So this public animal string name. This is a parameterized constructor. Now, how I will be initializing this dot name equals to name that I'm going to pass it through the main class. Okay, main method of the main class. Now, we'll have one method also. So what method I'm going to keep here is sound. Public void sound. This is the method name that is present. What we'll be doing in this method is we are going to print what we are going to print. Animal makes a sound, right? So this is for the which class? Animal. So generic. Now this is the animal class we have designed, where we have one variable named name, which is of type string. Next we have constructor for initializing the name equals to this dot name equals to name. Then we have one method in this animal class, public void sound is the method name. So here what we'll be doing in this method is we are going to print that animal makes a sound. Next we will be creating one more class. This is nothing but we'll be creating one child class. Fine. So which will be inheriting from which class? We have seen the parent class is animal. So we will be inheriting the properties of the animal class. So what is the syntax for this is class. Suppose the child class name is dog. Class dog extends, this keyword is important, extends animal. Then in that again we will be having one constructor to initialize name. So what will be the class name over here? Public dog string name calling the. So here what we'll be doing is like we will do one thing, super name. What is this super keyword do here? Super keyword. So we want to call the superclass constructor. So always remember, when we are using super keyword, this always refers to the superclass or the parent class or the base class. So super, so we are calling superclass constructor. Super name. After this, we are going to do one thing. We are going to override the method. We are going to override the moment we extend the class, the parent class, it means that all the properties present in the parent class will be inherited by the child class, right? So, but we want to override one method. Which method we are going to override? Sound. We have seen in the class animal, which is a parent class, we have one method sound, right? We want to override the method in this dog class. How we are going to do that? So we can make use of this at the rate of override override. So what it will be doing is, it is an annotation. What does this override will do? It is an annotation indicating that the following method overrides the superclass method. Then what we'll do, public, we'll be using the same method, void sound, but we will be using, we are overriding this. What we'll be doing here is system.out.println, instead of printing animal makes a sound, we are going to print something else. What is that? Dog barks. Because this is a dog class, so I want to print this as the output. Dog barks. We'll close. Then let us come to the main class. Fine, we have seen two classes over here. One is the parent class named animal, and then second one was dog class inheriting the properties of the parent class, that is animal. Next, we have override the method of sound which was in the parent class. Here we are trying to print dog barks. Let us come to the main class. So the main class name is inheritance underscore example. We have the main method over here. So here we'll try to create an object first. Create instance of dog. So we are going to create an instance of dog. How we can do? Creating an instance is nothing but object creation. How we can do that? Dog class name. We can give any object name. I'll give dog only. Equals to new dog. Suppose the name of the dog is Buddy. We are passing this value. Now I'm going to access fields and methods of animal class through the dog object. How I can do that? So we are going to access the fields and method of animal class through which object? Through dog object. Nothing but the child object, child class, through dog object. How I can do that? With the help of the dot operator. With the help of the dot operator, I'll be showing you. So I want to print some details. System dot out dot println. What I'm going to print? The name field. So how name concatenation operator dog. This is the object name dot name. Fine. We are accessing the name field of the parent class with the help of object of the child class, because anyways it has inherited the properties of the parent class. So we can access with the help of the child class. Dog dot name. Then so we have overridden the method, okay, that was present in the parent class. So dog dot sound. So instead of animal makes a sound, we will be seeing that dog barks. This is the message we are going to see when we are calling this dog dot sound. Let us run this program and see. So we have, yes, here is the error. Okay, so in override we should make O as the caps. Fine, rest everything is fine. Let us run this program. Control F11. So you can see here we got the output. Name is Buddy and dog barks. So now you have understood the program. So what we have done in this program, we have taken one parent class named animal, which has one attribute named string, and after that we have in that class, animal class, we have one method named sound, so which will print animal makes a sound. Then we have created one child class which will inherit from the animal class. So class dog extends animal, extends is the keyword. Next, after that we have overridden the method. Overridden the method, which method? Sound method, by printing dog barks. Next, in the main class, what we have done, we have created one object for the child class. The name of the child class is the object name of the child class is dog. Then after that we want to print, we want to make use of the, we want to access the fields and methods of the animal class through the dog, through this dog object only. After that system.out.println name, and then we are printing the dog.name. What is dog here? This is nothing but the object class. Okay, object class name. This is the object name of the class dog, and we are accessing the attribute. Then we are accessing the method also, but this is the overridden method. We have seen, we have overridden the method which was present in the parent class. If we wouldn't have overridden, then we would have seen the output as animal makes a sound. Just because we have overridden the method, we could see that the output as dog barks. So one thing to note over here is the override method, the override annotation we have used. Let me see that, show you once. This is the override. Make sure that O is caps. So this override annotation is placed before the method in the subclass, that is here, which subclass means here it is dog, that is intended to override a method from its superclass. It tells the compiler to check if there is a corresponding method in the superclass to override. So if there is not, then what we'll be doing, the compiler will generate an error. Okay, so you understood the purpose of this override annotation. So it is a good practice always to use override annotation if we want to override a method from the superclass. So it tells the compiler to check if there is a corresponding method in the superclass to override. If there is not, then the compiler will generate an error. Now let us understand the purpose of this inheritance. So in Java, inheritance allows developers to create efficient, reusable code by defining common behaviors in a superclass and extending functionality in subclasses. So it reduces redundancy and promotes code organization. It also enables easier maintenance and scalability of applications by facilitating the creation of hierarchical class structures tailored to specific requirements. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, do like, share, comment and forget not to subscribe. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.